And welcome back. We've been working on some stuff, and I think we have what we need. Only I am still fat and totally overladen with materials. But that's okay. We're going to try some stuff. I have some ideas I have not tried yet. I don't know if these ideas will work or not, but we're going to give it a try. This bottom base tower thing might end up being a little bit larger, or taller rather, than we initially expected. But I wish that I could, extend the base outward at a slight angle. But those blocks just aren't in the game, and we're overweight. We can't. Okay. Well, this is a problem. Can we get up here? Ah, yes. Oh, shit. Well, guess we're going to have to drop something on the ground. Like these ceiling stuff. Okay. There we go. And then pick up. There we are. Okay. Now, what we made some progress, as you can see, and we were finishing out the floor here. But before I finish out the floor, on this third level, I believe, I wanted to try something out. I wanted to try a secondary tower that branches off from the primary tower, just like you see in the fairy tale towers, essentially. And I was thinking about how could I pull something like that off. My idea is to take out a section of wall, say here would be a good example. Perhaps this one. We would have to put some stairs to it, I think. The stairs would have to go every direction other than the direction I want it to. There we go. Okay. So we have these stairs, right? And they would lead, well, hold on. This would be the base, so maybe we don't need the stairs. I'm not sure. I really should, let's take this away for a second. Well, we're going to need it because I need to get up there. So, that was stupid. I'm kind of experimenting here, so I'm not exactly sure how I want to do this. there's a very good chance that we could do this incorrectly and oh, you gotta be kidding me. We're having that problem again. 52. But I got... Damn. Damn. Alright. Okay. So... we're gonna have to, we're gonna have to scrap that one. And we're gonna have to put it over here. Maybe this way. Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. Alright, so 3. We want stairs. Facing the right way. Please. Thank you. Okay. Back to 4. What? All right. Okay. All right. This is going great. Just great. Fantastic. It's going exactly how I planned. Okay, so just gonna put that back, and we're just gonna put that back, and we're just gonna go upstairs, and we're gonna try it again. I don't see how that's any different, but maybe we could try this side. I don't like that idea, but because, you know, if it's a tower that's sticking out on the side, you kind of want it to be visible. I don't know how visible it's going to be over there, but... okay. Well, beggars can't be choosers. Not gonna have the same problem this time, he says. Okay. So, the bottom of this side tower will be beneath us, which means we are gonna need the ceiling stuff. Now, I don't think we can place that down here, can we? Because we got... the triangle is what we want, so that it kind of comes to a sharp point. But other options... no. And I don't know if these can point down, now that I think about it. I don't think they can. Let's take away this. Can these work upside down? Oh, they can. Kind of. No, they can't. They can only go outward. They can't go inward. Okay. Now I have to think about this. There's no way to do that. Sorry if I'm eating my chips too loudly. Okay, so that's not really gonna work. But that's okay. Okay. I know that looks dumb with no support. But once we get you know, the rest of the tower, maybe it'll look better. It's not necessarily just a fantasy castle thing. I mean, this is these tiny little towers off of a real big tower is something that happened from time to time. It did occur. Of course, they weren't very big. That's the big thing. I mean, they weren't. They were pretty small. You know, enough for like one man to fit in, basically. This is probably 3 times the size it should be, but we can't go smaller in this game. Right. So let's finish the floor here. And before we get too carried away, we are going to need to put in the next level for the stairs as well. Probably should have done that first, but going to go a wall here. Doorway. Doorway. A wall here. And a wall here. And this will be a doorway. I think that's how we had it below, right? We had 1, 2, 3, 4 doorways. And here we have 1, 2, 3, only 3. But I think that's because we didn't have a wall against the... We had a wall there, that's 1. A wall there, that's 2. So it was just 2. We didn't have a wall coming in. Oh, we did. Well, how did I do this wrong? Huh. I don't know. So the stairs, the next set of stairs should be, okay, this is incorrect. This one needs to be here. Because the stairs are going to start on this side right here. Is that supposed to stick out that much? I don't think it is. I think that's wrong. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. Right, and then doorway, stairway, doorway. There. Okay. And stairs. Of course. Huh. Why? I mean, why not? Right? Why not? Because that is exactly the way it's facing. Oh, wrong button. And we're going to need some more of these floors. Oh, nope. That was wrong. Right. Are those the right color stairs? They have to be, right? I guess just because the sun's hitting it really makes them look bright, because this looks really dark. I guess it's fine. Did that... No. We were able to turn that with one triangle, not coming all around like this. I know we did it the first time, but I don't want to do that again. Yeah, we were able just to stick the stairs here. There we go. Nice and compact. We can fill in the gaps later. Trying not to fall off again. There we go. Almost fell. I almost fell. Okay, let's try and, don't know why we have a wall there. I guess we don't really need a wall there. We could make that a open, like this wall right here. We don't... Right. Okay. That's correct. Now, for windows, let's see. We have a decent amount of windows facing this way. I guess we should have another set. And this way we don't have hardly any. So, let's see. Let's do... two windows here. That's fine. No more on this side. But this side, we can probably do two windows facing this way. And two windows, well, maybe one window facing this way. Alright, and then everything else is just going to be a regular wall. And then come on. Okay. Let's put in a doorway here because it's going to want something to place this wall on. So that's just how it is. Right. Now with this tower, we are blowing through our walls quick. I mean, real quick. That one... No, that one's wrong. If you're wrong, you get shot. That's just how it goes. Those are the rules on the Cheeky channel. No, I'm kidding. Okay. So you can see what I mean when I say that the side tower branching off looks less silly now. But you can see what I mean by means that the bigger base tower is going to have to be a lot taller than anticipated. Wait a second. We got just 2 windows. Okay. So the next set of windows need to be on opposite walls. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. So that one. That one. And we need floor. We're running out of floors. We're running out of walls. This is a very expensive build. That doesn't go there. That goes there. Okay. Alright. Let's do triangle then. And I'm out. That's funny. Shit. Okay. At least I can get over here and spin the rest of my walls. The question is, too, how tall should this side turret, if you want to call it that, tower, how tall should it be? I'm thinking one more, and then the roof, the pointy roof. You don't want it too long. So right. Oh yeah, you're gonna want that, don't you? Doorway, of course. Okay. Obviously, we got to put a floor in there, the second level, but you get the idea. I think that should be sufficient. Floors. Fiber, thatch, wood. Okay. We might have some of that at the workshop. Oh, yeah. And I don't know why it's so... Well, I mean, it was dark as hell in here earlier. Let's put a tiki torch up. Maybe right here. And light torch. Right, that lightens up things down here, but we need to turn it on auto. Turn down the intensity, maybe. Okay. So we'll see if it will, well, I don't know. We'll see if it kicks on, because I put it on auto, but I don't know if that means it's going to kick on or not. All right. Oh. Vitamins. Let's eat one of those. And orange. Eat a bunch of that. A bunch of that. And another one of those. Now I'm fat. Again. Oh, we have 10 in here. How about that? 50 stairs. Wow. Okay. Well, we're going to store that in the other storage container. Some of that. That's good. A whole bunch of these. We need to produce okay, so we have to produce them on our person then. Fiber, thatch, wood. All right, wood, thatch, fiber. Is there any more fiber? That's metal, stone, flint, and metal, and metal. Okay. Right. So we need to produce... We can only produce 17. Let's go 15. Okay. That gives us 25, which isn't terrible. At least we don't have to go scavenging for resources now. Oh, I can't move. I can't move. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Okay. That in there. This. These. This. This. And that. Right. Okay. Okay. I can move again. Now, we don't have a whole lot of materials here. Actually, yeah, we're just about out. I mean, we're going to have to go back and get more of the stone walls. Run through the city. That's pretty cool. The sunlight coming in through there. That's great. The lighting looks really good in this game. I will give it that. All right. Right. So we were working on the floor. That's what we were doing. Right. And the floor in here. Oh, right. We're already out of floors. Oh, jeez. That didn't last long. Alright, but let's see if we can get the ceiling in before we have to go back to get more materials. Right. Well, what can you do? What can you do? Doesn't look terrible. Doesn't look great. And that's all for that. We're out of that too. Well. So we're going to complete this floor. And then that'll be it for the large portion of the tower. And then we will do the top part of the tower, which is going to be smaller. Not that much smaller, but smaller. Screenshot. That's cool. So, needless to say, these experiments seem to be working well, I should say. We also, of course, wanted to... I gotta get some more food, I guess, or something, because this is ridiculous. I mean, I am... dying, apparently. I'm overstuffed. So, we got a lot more materials to make. If we want to, that's not right. What? Excuse me? Excuse me. Come again? How the... What the... What? What's going on? Where am I? What? Why... How am I on the line? Am I over it? Then how did I place it before? I'm 20 over. Didn't it say I was like... Wait a minute. If that... I don't understand that at all. Because... How did I play... None of this stuff is over. Right? We are not over the line. Or the build, whatever. It has to be along here, right? This is fine. This is fine. Inside here is fine. So... I get that I'm on the line, or near it, but... That is in the inner hexagon. The inner hexagon. Not the outer, which is a whatever-agon. But the inner. And it... I know, I'm fat and tired. I know. I get it, game. Like, I can put one here, for example, which I haven't done yet, and that's wrong, so I can take it back. Okay, it's fine. But here, and this is facing, but it's the inner. How is this possible? I do not understand this game. What the hell? If someone could please explain this to me. It's fine there, but not there. I. It's not a big deal, but it. All right, so it's right there, and that is a full block inside of all these other blocks. Yeah, I get it. Okay, yeah, but again, how is it that I was able to place these blocks? Okay. All right. Fine. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Alrighty then. I mean, all those floor blocks there, they might have to go. They just might have to. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. I'm gonna drop off some stuff before we go back to the port. Just so that I'm not too overloaded when the time comes. Obviously this is not finished. And we did the stairs the old way on the outside walls. But the new way is going to be on the inside. Alright. Let's put the chimney in here for right now. We're not going to need it right now. We were going to put a chimney up there, but things are happening. Alright, we don't need all this roof right now. These we can cut in half and leave half of them here. Keep the other half with us. Okay, we got our torches, so right. First of all, do you have anything in here usable? No, not really. Okay. Well done. We do have 50 walls, which we are desperately going to need. Wait, you can only make 16? What are you short on? Oh, wood. Okay. Do we have enough wood? I don't know. Maybe not. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need 100 of those. For sure. Now, we also need... what are we short on here? Metal? Okay. We're short on metal. Need to go gather resources at some point. But I'm not going to do that until I'm off stream. So I don't want to bore you guys with collecting resources. I think I'm boring you enough with just making things, much less building. This water looks nice and peaceful and calm, doesn't it? I haven't even been in the water in a while. Here you go, ocean. I have a gift for you. Rotted meat. Enjoy. I hope this rotted meat finds better waters. Salty. Anyway, I hope this rotted meat finds better I hope this rotted meat finds a better owner as it floats out of the water and above the water. And maybe a shark will find it useful. Oh, there's one right now. Or I think that's a shark. I don't know what that is. There was a thing in the water. Well, we could jump in and investigate, but that would just be stupid. And we're not stupid. I mean, most of the time. Alright, that should have cooled me off. Alright, let's take this. And we want to... We're gonna half it. We'll come back for the rest later. Take the rest of these, though. And we can still take a little bit more weight, so let's grab some more of these. There we go. And that That should be sufficient for now. That does look kind of cool. The little side tower. That looks pretty cool. From a distance, it looks good. Up close, it's kind of like, it's a little ugly, but, you know. Where should we land? Somewhere where he'll be out of the way. Right up here is fine. You like it pretty high, don't you? Ash hole. Alright. We're going to continue. And try to ignore that. Because we will fix that problem. It won't be today, but we will fix that problem at some point. Right. Windows. What are we looking at here? Well, we don't want to do another pair in the middle. On the back side, however, we want to do a row of 4 again. Right. Oh, would probably help to put these on the bar. Okay, so we want window here, window here, and not in the middle, but here, and here. Yeah. Okay. On this side, right. So here, 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 and here, I believe. Is that correct? It is correct. Okay. And the rest is going to be just plain wall. Mm-hmm. Yes. Absolutely. Thank you. Appreciate your cooperation, walls. Fantastic. Now, we want doorway here, 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 and one more here. Wall and wall, because that's going to have the next set of stairs on it. Right. I feel like I'm missing something. Well, I guess that's everything. Next layer. It's going to have no windows. The fireplace. That's what we forgot. I was going to put a fireplace on this floor. Yeah, it's not really necessary. Okay. Now, stairs. Are we out of stairs? I left the stairs. Son of a... Stupid. That. Going the wrong way. Wait a minute. That brick kind of looks shiny. Kind of like it. Either that or it's wet because it's now raining. I don't know. Maybe it's the lighting. That's a waste having that there. We need every one of these things we can get. Sorry, Onyx. They're just not necessary up there. I do not like those railings. They look like something out of He-Man, which is ridiculous. That's your body hanging up there. Alright, where are the stairs? I put them in here. Oh, here we are. Alright. Okay. Why didn't I just go down that way? Instead of going that way. I don't understand myself. Right, okay. We were gonna... That's the back, this is the front. Okay, so the stairs need to go this way. Right. Not that we need 84 stairs right now, but... Right. There we are. How are we looking? Pretty good. Pretty good. Good enough. Not great, but good enough. Good. Looks pretty good to me. Oops. There we go. Starting to get used to the process of this kind of tower, which is different from what we've done before. Great. Before, we were trying to figure things out, you know. Now we're going to need some torches. Right in the middle. No, we want lighting settings. Turn down intensity. And we want auto. Accept. We'll find out if they, when they kick on. Hopefully it will be soon, since I can't see already. One down there is not on yet, so... Nope, not there. Hey! The one down there kick on? I can't tell. But this one, it thinks it's night, so it's night. You can see how we go through. Wonder if the one down here kicked on. It'd be down here. Hey, it's on. And it worked. I haven't done that before, so that's why I'm excited about it. So just leave me alone. We need a wall here, don't we? Of course, we got to be careful. We might not be able to place it because it's in this stupid zone where there's too many bricks. I mean, blocks. I mean, whatever. We did that to all of these, right? And now I'm just second guessing myself. No, we didn't, see? Look at that. We did it down here. That's the one that's missing, right? Mm-hmm. Right. Okay. Ah. Music scared me. Thought something happened. Something important. But luckily it was just my imagination. That's not the right button. Why does that look white? Just because of the light? And this doesn't really matter because that's the wrong... There we go. Okay, so that's a good place to end it for right now. We'll pick up next time, and we're hopefully getting a lot farther along than where we are now. But the next task is going to be, other than the little details here and there on this tower, but the next task is going to be to begin the construction phase of the next portion of the tower, which is the higher, smaller part. And how high will it go? I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I think that'll do me. You guys have a good one. I'll see you next time.